Greetings, Hoodoo family. Thank you for joining me right quick in this video. Tonight I was just doing my usual readings for the week, looking at, what I need to prepare for in my personal life. And I decided to do a reading on what is happening in our nation. A reading on the current path of our nation. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm looking at all the tariffs. I'm looking at all the people getting laid off from their jobs, looking at the job market, which does not have any jobs. And then I'm seeing all these, cuts to vital programs that assist people that are in need. And you all know, I teach in Hoodoo, that everything comes with a price. The universe is always seeking to balance things out. Man does all kinds of things to disrupt the natural balance of things. But the universe comes in behind and straightens things out. When you are laying off thousands upon thousands of people, you're cutting programs that would help people. You're implementing tariffs that are destroying businesses, destroying people's lives through making things more expensive. You taking, but you're not putting anything else in place. So you're taking away things, and I'm trying to explain this as best I can, but there's nothing else being built. That's imbalance. And this is what has really concerned me to do this reading, because I know in all things, the ways of the universe. Like I said, wherever there's an imbalance, the universe will come behind to try to restore it. So I did this reading, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see each of the bones using my bone oracles that I've made and used for a long time. Forgive me for the shaky camera. But anyway, let me just walk through this. So the current position, I have stagnation. And up here, I have the bone thief. And this is what is on the nation's mind. What are the plans? What are the goals, the ideals for the nation? And this could be coming from leadership. And I have thief. Down here is reality. This is what is really happening. And I have death. Over here, this is what is past and is passing away. And I have false path. Over here is what is coming. And I have from the south. And I wanted to find out more what that meant. So I pulled a second bone and I got man. And then I wanted to go a little deeper and I got the bone failure. So let me show you something here. First, let's go west to east. When I read this west to east, false path, stagnation, from man, no, from the south, man and failure. What this tells me is that we are moving from a place, a false path that we started on as a nation that has brought us to the current state of stagnation. But that's going away. This is going to change. If we continue on our current path, this is going to change to a man-made situation, a man-made climax, a man-made harvest or event that will end in failure if we stay on the current path as a nation. Now, I also want to show you from north to south, and this is inverted. This is how I read. The south and north is inverted. So north is down here. So there is a plan to steal something in our physical realm. But the spiritual realm from the north will cause it to result in defeat. So I have thief up here. This is what the nation is planning. This is the goal, to steal something, to take away something. But the north, where the divine influence comes from, the divine power, the divine intervention, will change this to defeat. So our current path, when I look at this, is not so great. And it's not by the people's design, but by a group of people at the top who are taking us in this path of failure, a path to defeat. Motives were not good from the beginning. So this is the current path that our nation is on. And we can actually get off of this current path. And we can do that by abandoning the thievery that was initially the goal. But it's really too late to get off of that false path, because that's led us to the current stagnation, and we are headed to failure whether we want to go or not. What we can do as a nation is take that hit of failure and start a new path. What that would mean is that a lot of people in charge would have to own up to their failure, to their defeat, and be more honest and do another reset, a restart. That's the only way that we can get off of this current path. Now, I bring this up to you because it's important. That defeat, that failure, will impact all of us in some kind of way. So we need to brace ourselves for bad times ahead in the nation, as we have been doing for quite a while. So what this means is that I encourage you to save all you can financially, but also build up your spiritual strength. And do as I've been telling you in all of the videos before this. Really connect with your ancestors, because our ancestors are at work here. And I can't help but wonder, is it the power of our ancestors taking all of these grand schemes and plots and the wicked plans to steal from, I guess, the people, the thievery? Is it our ancestors who are taking those wicked plans and defeating them from the spiritual realm? I can't help but wonder if that's the case. So I would just encourage you to prepare yourself financially, spiritually, physically, mentally for survival. Really going into survival mode. But anyway, I wanted to share this reading with you because I thought it was interesting, and I'll check in again probably in a couple of weeks as we head into the summer, and just kind of check the path again. But thank you for visiting with me on this short video.